Yo, what's up, guys? This is What If Naruto Was a Hollow, part 2. Yeah, it's a little late of a vid, but that's because I was filming a epic collab with the boy Naruto Uchiha 12. If you haven't seen it, go check it out already. It's pretty damn good if you're into the seduction seal type spiel. It's kind of like that. Alright, without further ado, let's get into this. Last time we left off with Naruto basically more or less becoming he was a Vasto Lorde, and now he's back he's turned into an Arankar or an Insuches or a Hunches or some shit like that. My bad if I don't get it right. There's just a lot of fucking names in Bleach, and yes, it's kind of how it works. Now, he's more or less made it quite clear to Aizen where he stands. He won't just be his bitch, not at all. But he's because he has his goals. He'll come back after he gets his goals. Now his goals again are to wipe out the entire Shinobi world and restart it. Now, let's get into it. Naruto now, he appears. He was able again to appear because of the fact the traces of his chakra. Now, as he looks around, he sees the others: Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura, and Sai. Now, he doesn't know who Sai is, and he doesn't care. He's going to end them. He's going to end them quickly. Actually, no. Why should he end them quickly? He'll take his time. He'll make them feel pain, suffering even. 'Cause why not? So Naruto follows him silently, and he sees the encounter. The encounter with Zabuza. Now as this is going down, he's getting too excited. He can't even bother to stop himself. So what he does, of course, he just appears. He blocks Zabuza's sword, one hand, completely. And then suddenly, everyone backs up. They stare at Naruto in amazement. They're able to see him because of the fact that he still has the QB inside of him. Well, it's kind of infused with him now, so now it's like they're still able to see him as like a human. But of course, he's still able to be seen by Soul Reapers. He's still all that. So he's not invisible, basically. He's a Soul Reaper. Well, not really a Soul Reaper. He's well, he has like the Soul Reaper powers because has a sword. It's just different. He has a release form. That's how it works for Ronkars and all that. So of course they can see him, and they're kind of freaked out by his getup. And they just ask, "Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing?" This is of course Kakashi speaking. And then you see Sasuke speak up. Naruto? Naruto, is that you? So it seems someone can actually remember me. Sakura suddenly just is completely astonished. How? How? You 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 were found dead. Your body. It was buried. I bet you none of you came to that funeral, did you? She looks down guiltily, in a guilty face. Why would we? You are nothing but an annoyance. Exactly why you're going to die. That's what Naruto mutters under his breath. She says, huh? So just tell us, why do you look that way? Then Zabuza suddenly speaks up. What is this? Reunion? I don't really think that's how this should be going down. Let me say one thing to you real quick. You pledge your loyalty to me right now. If you pledge your loyalty to me right now, I will let you live, Naruto says towards Zabuza. And you too. I don't think I don't know about your buddy in the tree over there. Come out. That's when Haku comes out, of course. On guard. You must, if you both pledge your loyalty, I won't kill you. My beef's with these three, and I want to kill them myself. Well, while the others are just, while Zabuza is more or less completely intrigued by this, he says, I'll let you have fun, but I won't pledge my loyalty. I have to see which, in order for me to even do that, I must see how well you are more or less into this, or how well of a leader you are, and how strong you are. Well, just sit back and watch. Wait, What are you gonna do? Sasuke says. I mean, you seem pretty powerful compared to your natural self, but you're nothing compared to us because they can't sense his power entirely. Now, Kakashi is more or less asking, why? Why are you doing this? And this is when Naruto speaks up. You dare ask why? You ask why? First, I was ostracized by this entire village, and they didn't dare tell me that I had a fucking beast inside of me. Didn't dare. And then I defend myself, and I'm called a murderer and a monster, and I'm ostracized even worse than before. What does the third Hokage think to do? Oh, the guy's okay. Let me give him some money and he can live on his own. And then, what happens? I suddenly have a mysterious death and no one bothers to show. No one but the few people who don't even really care. I will destroy this entirety of the entire shinobi world. And I will redo it. Rebuild it to something actually honorable. And it's going to start with the downfall of you three. Looking at the three, like, Team 7 members. You, Kakashi, I know you won't accept the offer, but if you'd like to join me, I'm more than willing to allow this. But if not, you will fall by my hand as well. Now, this is when, if I end up killing Kakashi, don't get all pissy, guys. Come on, that's how it's going to be, of course, because, like, you really think he's gonna just like betray the elite village? Probably not. Let's be honest. He's gonna fight till the end because that's how it works. So now Naruto, of course, is more or less going to begin this off by telling them to get in their stances. Rush me while you can. I won't defend myself for 30 seconds straight. If you can kill me in that amount of time, then you win. If you can't, then you're dead. Now, of course, Naruto, just stands there. He raises his spiritual pressure to a high enough level where they can't do any harm to him. Sasuke rushes forward, throwing kunais. They just repel off Naruto. He doesn't even flinch. Sasuke's shocked. So is Kakashi. Sasuke jumps in the air, weaves the hand signs. Fire style, fireball jutsu. Naruto just basically tanks it, just as normal. Not one scratch. So when they all begin attacking at once, nothing's happening. Kakashi starts spamming jutsus. Then he suddenly charges up Chidori and tries to impale Naruto. But then Naruto dodges. 30 seconds up. That wouldn't have done anything, but figured I'd dodge it anyways. Don't want to ruin all your hopes. He knees Kakashi in the gut, slams his head towards the floor, and then begins mercilessly beating down on him. Sasuke runs forward, trying to attack Naruto. Naruto grabs him by his throat, slams him to the floor as well. Sakura comes up. He kicks her back. She goes flying into a tree. Sai comes forward, using more or less like his ink puppets. As he does this, Naruto just simply pulls out his sword and slices through all of them. Then he appears behind Sai and impales him with just his hand. Then he appears in front of Sakura and breaks her neck with one hand, of course. Kakashi's horrified, as is Sasuke. Naruto walks forward and begins breaking down on Kakashi and asking him, "Will you join me?" "No, I won't betray. I won't betray the Leaf Village. It's an honorable thing. You'll definitely die an honorable death, and as an honorable man, I won't spare you. It'll actually save you pain of seeing everyone else die around you once again." Because Naruto, of course, might know of the past, or if he doesn't, then just forget about it. So now Naruto is going to more or less sink his sword down quick into the throat of Kakashi so he dies quickly. Now Sasuke's completely horrified. He can't move because of all the fear. "You know, Sasuke, I've never really liked you. But we're kind of similar in regards, other than the fact that everyone loved you. I think I'll let you slide. If you pledge to actually be more or less my servant, I'll let you live. I'll let you try to get your revenge on this brother, because I know. I did research. I was curious of why everyone was into you. I was curious of why you were the last Uchiha. So I looked into it. So I'll let you live. I'll let you get your revenge on Itachi Uchiha. Only if you swear loyalty, though. I won't train you. There's no point. I don't want to. You wouldn't gain anything from me, not with the powers I have. But I will let you train with these two if they've pledged loyalty. As he looks towards Zabuza and Haku, are just in astonishment. Oh yeah. You got our loyalty. You're more than qualified enough. Sobs in his head. Well, this kid, he's at least above Hokage level. I don't know about this. I'm definitely swearing loyalty. Now Haku agrees, of course. Now Sasuke just completely, he just stutters out Naruto. Shh. Of course. I'll do it. Good. See, I don't plan on just destroying it. As I said, I plan on rebuilding it. I will need good leaders. So, if you guys prove yourselves, you guys might end up replacing the Hokages. Who knows? Now, of course, Naruto, he doesn't know what's going to happen. He doesn't know how he wants to build it. He hasn't figured out if he wants to make it democracy or if he wants to make it communism or some type of shit like that. He doesn't know. Who knows? But he does know that he's going to return back to Waco Mundo, and he's going to probably take out Aizen if he needs to, depending on his motives. But he will rebuild this world, especially since he can choose whether or not he wants to go in or not. Now, of course, Naruto basically has 3 people who joined him, and they're pretty strong. He asks Zabuza, hey, do you mind getting a sword and teaching Sasuke how to use one? It's actually a really necessary thing, and I'd actually prefer if you taught me too. I may be more powerful, but I don't have the skill necessary with a sword. He of course agrees, and Naruto says, don't hesitate. If you want to strike for a killing blow, do it. You won't be able to hurt me, so it's perfect for training me. Not for Sasuke. You have to take it easy on the runt. Now, of course, Naruto is going to actually learn like the swordsmanship in one day perfectly. Now Zabuza is completely astonished. What is this kid? He's a prodigy among prodigies among prodigies among prodigies. I've never seen anything like it. Now Haku, he knows, shows off his value by showing him the ice release. Naruto's he's actually impressed. It's an impressive speed. Speed of light, huh? Yeah, well, I can actually keep up with you. As he begins to go to speed of light himself, Haku's astonished even more. Now that these 3 are on his side, he says, the first place we're going, the first entire area we're going to clear out is going to be the Lightning Village. Why not? I mean, why? I don't know. There's no specific reason. I just want to take that place out first. After that, we'll move on to the next village. And then we'll leave the Leaf Village for last, as their fear is growing, as they find out that we have formed more allies. I don't even need allies. I'm just keeping people alive so that I can actually, more or less, have some people to actually make this new world, the new shinobi world. If I get good allies, then so be it. If I have enemies, I'll just strike them down. And hopefully you guys grow in power too, to defend yourselves. They have all, of course, agree. Now, is Sasuke thinking about betraying Naruto? Fuck no. He would be stupid to do that. He would literally die in an instant. It would be retarded. Now, that's the end of this what if. If you guys liked it, we'll end this part to the what if. If you guys liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Thank you guys again for watching. I'm out.